Hey guys, Stealth here. It's the mission you've all been warning me for, Evacuation. The mission, which is the number 5 mission in the Dabrowski Mazurka campaign from Wargame European Escalation. I'm gonna have to evac my forces, I'm gonna have to try and get as many of them evacuated. The ones that I don't manage to evac will get left behind, killed off, and I will no longer be using those in my deck. So, my main objective, make sure I evacuate as many people as possible. But let's just let the game say what I need to do. I'm not going to buy anything just yet. I might need to double up on my recon, because I only have 4 BRMs, 2 UAZs, and 8 recon helicopters. But then again, the fewer units that I have right now, the fewer units that I need to worry about to evacuate. So let's hope that this is going to be a decent mission, where the actual not buying of units is going to help me get it done easier. Let's go.
Cutting its line of communication. Help from Soviet troops in Poland, which are already engaged against the rebels. It can't retreat, nor can it stick around to be crushed. Way out of this. It must cut its way forward and link up with the CGV troops near Yichin. NATO would expect that.
Well, if that's not surrounded, I don't know what is.
NATO has cut our line of retreat and now is making ready to crush us against the Czechoslovakian army. Division's orders are clear. We drive right ahead and smash away to Czechoslovakia with as many forces as we can get through. Anything we couldn't evacuate will be destroyed. The area will soon be under full NATO control. We won't leave them anything to salvage.
Roger. So right now I have quite a lot of income, and quite a lot of points too. Deploy and evacuate as many units as possible in less than 40 minutes. So far they're going to come in from Boris and Nicholas. I got a few units, and right now I think my priority should be to, let's see, where's the spawn zone? Elena. Just push as many forces across as possible. So, time to start off with my Fagot ATGMs. I'm going to do this in a sort of escort way, where my main battle tanks, my T-80Bs, are going to be providing the majority of the escort missions. Let's go with some of my vehicles. I'm not sure if I'm ever going to miss these if they're gone, but so be it. Just deploy 16 of those. Let's deploy some artillery. I got a whole lot of Acacias. I'm going to start off with escorting the elite ones out, or the veterans. So let's hope I can get these guys away without too much trouble. Hotkey that one, hotkey the other one. I want a BRM-1 to escort them. And it seems like I'm linking up in the entirely wrong position here. Hold, hold, hold. This way, guys, this way. Alright, 1 and 2. This is... oh, we already got contact here. Bunch of Kiowas. Rather expensive Kiowas at that. And I gotta say, my AA guns are rather noisy. So I'm gonna turn up the voice volume, which is gonna help with my overhead. Or with my, let's say, the general chat from the game itself. There. Let's see. My T-80s are ready to go. SPWs, Acacias. I have never undertaken a mission like this. This is completely new to me. I could possibly take this road all the way north and try to get to Ivan. Because going all the way through... oh, actually this road. This will do nicely. Alright. So this is pretty much the force that I want to escort out of there. Let's hotkey those and get them ready to move. My helicopters are going to be a QRF, a quick response force. I do not want to evac them yet. Let's get the next evac wave ready to go. Let's see, any other secondaries that I don't know about? Evacuate more than 75% of the survivors. Fair enough. Let's get a UAZ with them too. Not sure if it's required, but we'll see about that later. Let's send over some of my T-80s to defend this position for as long as I need to. Crap. Something is engaging my AA guns here. What is that? Scorpion tanks. Scimitars. Okay. Send over now my 24D. They should be able to fix that very quickly. Alright, fourth wave, north we go. And quick at that. Crap, I lost a Shilka. We got a T-80 coming in. I spotted the UAZ. But I need the income from center to bring in as many forces as possible. There's the M24D. Here comes the T-80. BRM and the other T-80. Oh, 4 Bradleys. Send another helo. Hold. Contact right. Bunch of Jalos. Alright, run, run, run. Get the fuck out of here. These Bradleys might be a problem. Because they all have those tow missiles. Get them into cover. T-80s generally don't fare that well against T-80s, or against tow missiles. This flank isn't doing too well, and it's worth a lot of points. And I have to reinforce this with a bunch of cheap-ass units. Alright. So they're away. That's at least a decent section of my units. The catch is going to cost me 50 points. Need to get some of my Strelas away. Starting with the most veteran units here. Come on. Ooh, that's not looking too good. My 24D just went down. T-80s. I'm gonna need you to kill these units. So much for the Acacias. Acacias are now leaving. Let's get back. You get up north to Ivan. What's going on here? Oh dear. That's my CV. Can't have that. Can you guys hit this tank at all? Because that would be really useful. Bunch of Picotas smack coming in from the other side. Alright, relocate to the fob, get rearmed, and get ready to escort the next wave out of here. A whole lot of riflemen. Shit. Helicopters. Cobras at that. Okay, time to send a Shilka this way. Oh dear, that T-80's not doing very well. Get out, shit. Your priority is to deal with the air threat, not the riflemen. Oh crap, if they go after those units, that's gonna cost me a whole lot of losses. And they are. Where's my surviving helicopter? Here, move up. Oh no, no, my T-80Bs! Frontal armor. Use your frontal armor. Frontal armor is bouncing as many of these rounds as possible. That's one down. Cobras are now starting to respond with their Vulcans. That's another one down. Come on guys, we cannot have this. How about my infantry here? Get offloaded. Let's send those rifle squads into the building as quickly as possible. Reinforce this position. Wow, that was really, really close with those T-80s. Time to send some of my surviving tanks across, not that I'll be missing those. Oh, hang on, these are I'm bringing in T-80, I need to bring in my cheap stuff. T-62s. My T-72s. Rescue the survivors. Okay. Let's send over one BMP. Fagots are firing their missiles. Not exactly the accuracy that I was hoping for. But that's not really anything new. These things are notoriously bad. Alright, bring in some more Acacias. As many as I can muster. T-80s are being fixed up. Crap, I did lose one of them. Oh well, so be it. My 24s get resupplied. Shit! So much for that command unit. Get the T-80 out of there. Engage the helo. We can deal with those dragons later, but the moment that these guys lose their optics, we at least have a bit of an advantage here. Alright, objectives secured. Survivors rescued. I'm not sure if we're actually going to notice anything from that, but so be it. Alright, this battle group pretty much has all the firepower that I need to have it move along. It just doesn't have any AA guns. So let's just throw in 8 ZSU 57-2s, terrible as they may be. There's a scimitar there. These guys are not relenting. A whole lot of units are coming in. Strops are going down very, very quickly. Come on, get out of there, Motostrelki. This flank on the right seems to be a bit of a problem. The flank on the left, not really too much yet. Got a couple of gazelles coming in. Alright, battle group. Start moving. Gonna have to take... oh shit. I was gonna say we're gonna have to take the right route. But it seems we're just gonna take the route down the middle of the road. Prioritize those gazelles. There's not too much you can do about those. My Motostrelkis are putting up one hell of a fight. This T-62, same deal. Another T-34-85 down. Let's try and get the strop. Because those kind of guns are not what my infantry really needs now. Another one down. Problem is my units are running out of ammo, especially my Fagot ATGMs. Well, isn't that wonderful? All of these units here. And no one is in range to do anything about those Milans. My T-72s are now starting to get into range. Oh god, we cannot have those things actually open up. Oh crap, this is mostly Strelas. They just managed to kill off a few transports. Well, that'll make this more interesting. Alright, that's them down. Well, start walking, I guess. Because I don't really see an option. Crap, scimitars are firing. Get out of here. Get out of here. Motostrelkis are doing what they can. So far they're surviving. Oh, I still got a BMP there. Fob captured by the enemy. Nah, I don't really mind. I don't really mind. So long as my main forces can make it out, I don't really care about the infantry. The T-80, the T-72s, especially the Acacias and the AA guns, that's what I really need to make it out. These guys are constantly getting rearmed. Oh, you're taking shots at my command vehicle. I cannot let that happen. Alright, Recce. Have you ever seen 8 recon helicopters close together? Because this is going to be one big helicopter formation. And we're going to send 2 UAZs here. Get ready to move. I still have a whole lot of infantry to ship from the one side to the other. Oh, you're still alive. That's rather impressive. Sorry about that ping from WhatsApp. And again. Fuck me, they got units in my perimeter. That was unexpected. Oh god. Come on. I should really learn to close down my WhatsApp if I'm starting to record videos. Ooh. That's a that's an MI-24 Delta down. Bunch of AMX 10Ps. Come on, really? Get out of here. V-150s, which seem to be completely out of ammo. Oh crap, they got my command here. Alright, this is starting to turn into an every man for himself kind of mission. If those Cobras actually start to push in, they might be able to kill my T-80s. Well done, guys. Here come the heavy hogs. I cannot let this just happen. If I work like this, it's gonna cost me 23 units of infantry. A whole load of Motostrelkis. Aside from that, the majority of my forces seems to have made it out alive. Alright, MI-24s, just start running. Actually, it's an MI-24A and a Delta. 104% accuracy. I need you guys in XCOM. These Motostrelkis are putting up a fight. You can now start to work on the AA units there. Alright, get out of here. MI-24As and Ds are safe. Shit! I'm seeing AA missiles coming in. Or AT missiles. Okay. This is going to be a bit of a problem. Because we got napalm tanks coming in. You guys probably have a range of a kilometer or something? Yeah. My guys are critical on their RPGs. Oh, they're actually just rushing in. Well, that's how you want to play it. You can hit those? You can kill those too. Oh, beautiful. Alright, go, 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 T-80s. Move. Fagots, move. Strelas, turn around. I know you're only you're only... Oh, actually, this is my elite Strela force. We got Kiowas here and there. Let's get the command out of there. Yeah. You might not survive. Alright, this is it. Kill some Cobras for me. Do it now. Oh, they did not expect that, did they? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. So much for my elite Stralis. With a couple of 65 pointers. These heavy hogs are the most threatening units that they have currently. That Cobra gets shot down. Now the question is really who's going to have the first shot here. And it's not me. But no. 30 points. T-80's made it out alive. UAZ's running away. So this is really the only units that I have left, combined with these heroic Motostrelkis, who have put up one hell of a fight. Get out. Ambush. Missed. Is that fire blocking my line of sight, or... Good kill! You guys know how to shoot. That's another one down. A whole lot of grenades thrown after it. There's the next T-55. Kill. Yep, beautiful. Alright, try to resupply. Getting these guys out is going to be a bit of a problem. Alright, it's going to take a while. Let alone evacing these Motostrelkis. Secondary objectives. I still got 20 minutes to do this. Okay, you're being resupplied. You constant get resupplies. Well, now we're actually getting somewhere. Something just blew up. I didn't see anything fire though. How close are you? 1600 meters. Keep going. I may have to leave one squad of elite motos behind, but I really don't want to. Oh crap. Your range is probably better than mine. 1750 on a Gatling gun? Oh crap. That's my last squad of Motostrelki down. You're being rearmed? Good. Alright. This is going to be the story of how Tichin and Sai made it out alive. This is going to be one heroic tale. Yeah, if they don't get nailed by the helicopter right away. No, they're actually nailing the helicopter themselves. Yes! And that, boys and girls, is how Tichin killed another helicopter. In the meanwhile, the fall behind them was getting captured by the enemy, so they continued running north. Continued running towards their evac point, which they knew was going to be a very, very hard-pressed, long stretch of marching. Across open terrain, they hoped to make it into the forest in order to get at least some cover from the approaching Western forces. They knew the French were breathing down their necks, and come on, let's face it, the last thing you want to have is Frenchies breathing down your neck. So the guys kept running. They kept heading north at best speed. Their formation was getting a bit chaotic, but so long as they all kept alive, formations, maneuvering in tight proximity to each other was not really a priority, because this was more or less turning into an everyman for himself. Petichin squad took a hit, and Sai squad is taking autocannon fire. Petichin squad took another hit, there's one survivor, and Petichin squad did not make it out alive. That just left us with Sai's squad. Sai is getting into the cover of the tree line here. 5 of his men suddenly died. Trying to make it out as fast as possible, and they made it. They're into the safety of the cover here of the forest. In the meanwhile, French units were closing in behind them fast, and since these were motorized French units, these could be a very, very hard-pressed victory. Since especially the last stretch of their maneuvering was going to be one long, open stretch of terrain. No cover to be seen for miles. They knew that their evac point was only 4.5 kilometers away. But those 4.5 kilometers would be the hardest kilometers of their life. The men grew tired, and in the meanwhile, behind them, whatever was left of their base was getting eradicated by what seems to be a bunch of autocannon fire. Regardless, Sai pressed on because there was not really anything that they could do for that base now. The base was abandoned anyway, and the troops didn't mind that they took out that position, although it had been their home and their safe haven for at least a few months in this entire Russian offensive, or rather, this seemingly chaotic Russian retreat, but we of course cannot state that as such, in fear of having the Politburo come after us. So, we're going to call this the heroic Russian retreat of Sai and his 4 brothers. The men decided to stop running and they decided to start marching instead, not really seeming to be in that much of a hurry, which Sai found a bit unusual, because there were only 6 of them left. And these 6 were going to cross this entire open stretch of terrain, only 2.5 kilometers from their destination now. Not a French unit in sight, except for a Valerie's tank, which was at a distance of 2800. But that's when disaster struck. And 2 Motostrelkis survived the first hit. The second hit was fatal. And that is how we evacuated most of the USSR forces.
was able to hold its ground near Yichin.
It was a victory, but I did not evacuate more than 75% of the survivors. The problem that I had was bringing in the Motostrelki. I had 23 squads of Motostrelki that I had to leave behind, simply because my main base was getting killed off. My losses here, let's see, kills 3920, losses 1675. I lost 2 main battle tanks, one T-80, one T-80B, an Mi-24 Delta, another Mi-24 Delta, 2 recon helicopters, 2 FOBs, 1 UAZ, a bunch of Motostrelki, with of course Sai Squad being the last one to go down. I'm not sure if this was a good mission. I think I can do better. Although, I think I got the majority of my forces out that I wanted to get out. I got my artillery out of the battle. I got my AA infantry out, at least most of them. I managed to evac most of my main battle tanks, although some of them died as they were escaping. Whatever's left of my helicopter force is now in safety. And now the question is, what am I going to do with all these command stars? Because next mission, I'm probably going to be able to buy a lot of these forces. Here's the summary of everything I have left. I have 10 Fagot HGM infantry, some of which are quite elite. 3 Strelas made it out alive. I had expected that to be quite a bit more, but apparently also need to get out the transport. Artillery, AA guns, but my poor AA guns, not my better ones. 4 tanks, 6 T-72s, 3 T-72s, 3 T-62s, 7 of my recon helicopters, none of my BRDMs, or BRDs, those BMP-1s with improved optics. So this is all I got left, and 3 helicopters. Not too much. So it's going to be a real question of how this is going to play out in the next mission. I may retry this thing, but I'll leave that up to you guys. So upvote yes, retry, or no, carry on, and I'll know what to do. So it's really up to you. Upvote, let me know, and I'll see you guys next mission.